Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
I'll be right back. Damn. Let me just think for a second. Okay. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Soul Sister. Good morning, Vovo. Good morning. Good morning, Brandy. Brandy, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you. There's been some developments, Brandy. Come in 10 minutes early on Wednesday. Miss Shay, Florida. Good morning, Auntie. Girl, where have you been? How have you doing? Hmm. Good morning, Tiffany Henderson. Layla. Good morning. Oh, no. Okay. There's been some developments. Black Butterfly. Good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. So let's start out the conversation with the topic of the week. Hi, Janine. Good morning, Janine. Let's start out our conversation with the topic of the weekend. Majors. Majors. So here's what I want to say. I don't believe it's a black-white thing, to be honest with you. I don't believe that. If I honestly believe that, then I would be the first one shouting from the top of my lungs, right? Does it look like Emmett Till? Yes, it looks like it, right? But I tell you something. This would be any woman's mantra when they get mad. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. You know, any woman's mantra over minor things. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion got really, really mauled. And to protect the black man, she did not say anything. And when she said something, you all vilified her. You all wanted her to take it back. You liar, you liar. All the men Liar, you liar. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make if someone calls the cops and when someone doesn't? That's why I know it's not a black white thing. It's a black man thing, right? Because okay, let's talk about it. Because if it wasn't a black man thing alone, bias, this is their privilege alone, they would be better black men. But they're not trying to be better black men, right? They're being privileged in our world, in their world, right? And privilege, why do I always look like horns is sticking up out of my head? Why don't I just fix that? Do I like the horns? They're antennas. No, they're not horns, they're antennas. Let me just fix my antennas. They're antennas. So, if I thought it was a black white thing, you know me, I would be the first one. It really isn't a black white thing, it's a black man thing. Some of you all are just not nice people. I'm going to hurt some feelings here. Some of you all are just not nice people. And when it comes down to, oh, how dare she, Emmett Till, effect, it's called the Emmett Till effect. We make up things on this channel, right? Emmett Till effect. Some of the nicest black men will believe this. The objective in dating is to be as nice as you can. Seriously, that's the objective in dating. The objective in dating is not to have multiple women on your phone. Who needs to hear this? Who needs to hear this? Because the minute a woman has multiple things on their phone, she gets called out her face. She gets called names. She gets vilified. You tell your whole family. Then she was dating somebody at the same time. She was dating me. And the family, if it's a black man, they'll be like, oh my God, you don't deserve that. Even though they know he's a piece of shit. You don't deserve that. You deserve better. Go find better. Even though the sisters are like, he's such a piece of shit. How did she find out so soon? But they don't say that to the black man. What they say is, oh my goodness, how can anybody hurt you this way? And they go out into the world thinking like their wee-wee don't stink. Am I hurting anybody's feelings? Because I want to. So let's not turn this into a black-white thing. Now, could it also be a woman thing? Absolutely. I do readings mostly on women. You should see some of the things that they tell me. You should see. If you could be a fly on the wall, you should see some of the things that they tell me. So you purposely dated a married man? Yep. I had to, Tracey. I had to. Okay. That's okay. I don't know how that's going to work out for you, but you knew he was in a relationship with somebody else. He knew it too. Yeah, no. I only have you here. So what do you want me to see? Is his wife going to leave him? You're going to use good hard-earned money to see if his wife is going to leave him? Well, Tracey, I deserve him. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not. Listen, I'm Switzerland. I'm not judging because I'm thinking about doing black magic on her. Wait, what? I'm thinking about calling her. What? I'm thinking about going by her job and leaving a note on her car. You know what her car looks like? Well, yeah, I do. How? Well, that one time when I stalked. Oh, my God. These are true stories throughout the years. I've had crazies. So when I get a Majors, I don't want to mention his whole name today because I don't know if YouTube is going to be like, let's not monetize her because she mentioned her. But usually if it's black, YouTube monetizes. If this had been a white scenario and a black woman, they would monetize me. But if it's black, YouTube is like TMZ. If it's black, they monetize. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Okay, off of YouTube. But monitors, y'all sneaky like that. Y'all despicable like that. All right, I'm over it. In any case, I don't know. I don't know about majors. I don't know if he's going to learn his lesson. I don't know if see and the language. If you guys have Twitter, I have Twitter, and Twitter's raw. Don't get a Twitter account. It's raw, right? I follow Twitter, and Twitter's like, that's what you get. That's what you get. I don't believe that. I honestly don't believe that you cannot date outside your race. I don't believe that. I think if the black man was everything to me, I mean everything, I would choose a black man first. But many of you ain't shit. Many of you cannot stand an educated black woman. Many of you cannot stand that she has an executive position or a power position at work. Many of you can't stand how she shows up because somehow or another you take it personally instead of going out and being equally as educated. Do you know in the world the most educated person is the black woman in the world? Did you all know that? There's statistics on it. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't think I was going to talk about this today, but whatever. Let's see if I can. I sent it to the group, I think. Or maybe I sent it to myself. Let me see. Maybe.
To find out if you've been hexed or cursed, go and get a bowl. Fill your bowl with water. You're going to need 2 wooden matches. If you don't have matches, you can use toothpicks or sticks. Drop your matches into the bowl. If your
My brother in Christ, black people did build their own communities. And you know what happened? They were burned down by racist white people.
Okay, that's not the one I was looking for. Let me see if I can find. Okay, I think I sent it to the group. I sent a lot of things to the group. Oh, y'all talking in the group today.
The one thing that we could say about African people,
Clearly, I'm
particularly melanated people.
Oh, did you know that melanated people should eat melons like watermelon? All right, I'm over it. I'm completely over it. I felt emotional. The shocking truth. No, I don't need that.
It's kids being taught by drag queens.
Oh, maybe I sent it last night. No.
So the 1.5 million citizens.
Oh, by the way, Philly is
The Sphinx was the face.
Philly has toxic drinking water now. Okay, Philly. No, it wasn't that either. When daytime TV gets too real. Oh man. All right, I'll find it again and I will. Oh, here it is. Do you guys want to hear it? What time was this? Sunday at 7:07. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I just need to get this with this.
Beautiful.
You read that, Janine? Because it's true. It's true. Damn it. Come on.
Connected.
Connected. Aren't you proud of yourself when you like accomplish something? Okay, listen to this, guys.
Here's a fun fact that they don't want you to know about. Black women are the most educated demographic in America. They'll tell you all these statistics about crime. They'll tell you every time a black man becomes a statistic, but they won't tell you that black women are disproportionately educated. How about the fact that black women start more businesses than any other group of women? Black women represent 42% of new women-owned businesses, 3 times their share of the female population. Majority black women-owned firms grew 50% from 2014 to 2019, representing the highest growth rate of any female demographic during this time frame. Yet for every dollar a white man makes, a white woman makes 79 cents and a black woman only makes 62. And despite the fact that black women are excelling in the face of adversity, they are still more likely to be negatively portrayed in the media and online than any other group in America. Here's a fun fact that they don't want you to know about. Black women are the most educated demographic in America. They'll tell you all these statistics about crime. They'll tell you every time a black man becomes a statistic, but they won't tell you that black women are disproportionately educated. How about the fact that black women start more businesses than any other group of women? Black women represent 42% of new women-owned businesses, 3 times their share of the female population. Majority black women-owned firms grew 50% from 2014 to 2019, representing the highest growth rate of any female demographic during this time frame. Yet for every dollar a white man makes, a white woman makes 79 cents and a black woman only makes 62. And despite the fact that black women are excelling in the face of adversity, they are still more likely to be negatively portrayed in the media and online than any other group in America. Here's a fun thing I want you to know about.
So, black women, if you are getting more education than your counterpart, the black man, how can y'all actually get along? If you're creating your own business, how can y'all get along? You know what most black women do? They carry their partners into their business. By the way, women, stop doing that shit. These men are not to be babies. They can get their own jobs and you can have your own business. That's what happened to Miley Shampoos. She brought her husband into the business and he tried to ruin her. Was very disrespectful to her customers. All right. What's everybody saying? Because I'm done with my speech on the history of the Emmett Till effect. Date who you want. Black men grow the fuck up. And the quiet ones that are really good men, stand up now. Stop hiding in the goddamn closet. If you're a good man, come out and say it, because we can't tell the difference between who's a good man and who's a jackass. Only thing I know is a cocky man. That's the only thing I know. And stop going on girl trips. And guys, stop going on guy trips. It's weird. It's weird. Guys, it's weird. Women go on girl trips because y'all don't want to go with us. But you're quick to go on guy trips. You funny ass MFers. Don't try me. I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll say it. You want me to say it? I'll say it. I think you all are fairies. All of you. Not the women, the men. Pre goes, well, let's just jump in and start preaching, Miss Tracey. I know. I definitely want to know what is really going on with Jonathan. Now, Janine, I read it yesterday. I read it. I was going to read Jonathan and Black China, but we started out with Jonathan first. Listen, it's just a woman scorn. It really is. It's a woman scorn. Thank God they were in a taxi. So what? You have the taxi as a witness, and apparently there was a camera probably in the taxi. Oh my God. So he's about to be exonerated because I think she's forced to recant her story. All right. Are we done here? Miss Shea, Florida, you know I'm not lying. Any man that can't find his way into a loving relationship, I'm dead serious. If you don't find your way into a loving relationship, I question you now. I question who you are, how you stand, why you stand the way you do. I question if you don't have a good job and you're looking like it's like you have sex with the professional woman as a way of prostitution, as a way of payment. And then you sleep over, and then you sleep over, and then you sleep over. And then one day you just walk in with your garbage bag full of clothes. These are true stories. And you can't get rid of him. You want to know the true stories of Tracey? As a psychic, the stories that I've heard, the true stories, it'd be like Dateline, true stories of a psychic. Well, maybe not Dateline. Oh, wait. Inside Edition, not Dateline. Inside Edition, true stories of a psychic. Which is why I'm going on OnlyFans so I can set your sexual history straight. Stop it! Oh. So I can set your sexual history straight. Okay? So we could talk about it. So you could know when you have a closeted black man. Do you think he's gay, Tracey? I get that a lot. Do you think he's gay? And they always put me on defense. I was like, seriously, if I tell you that he's gay and you work with him and I tell you that he's gay, it's one thing. What? Oh, I'm sweating. It's one thing if I pick up that he's gay. It's another thing when you ask, is he gay? If you ask if he's gay, you have a hidden agenda, and then spirit won't tell me. But if I tell you, say, oh, I don't know, I think he might be into others. I think he might be, both, right? That's different. But if you ask, you got a hidden agenda. I'm not down for hidden agendas. Because then you're going to tell his mama, and he's gay. But you're not going to say the crazy psychic told you that. You're not going to say that. You're just going to believe everything that comes out of my mouth, and you're going to run with it. Right to the point where you're going to tell his mama, and he fruity. True story. I thank God I never had these kind of issues with my man. I know, you're so blessed. My man, I swear, he's not perfect. Neither are you. But he's so different from these men out here now. Laugh out loud. No guy trips. Only us trips. Right. If my man goes on a guy trip and doesn't invite me, I don't know if I would be sticking around. I don't know if I would stick around. That's just me. I don't think I would be sticking around. But that's just me. Losing it. Well, okay. Why is this bothering me? My neck is bothering me. Well, I think it's the jewelry. Sometimes when you wear cheap jewelry. Although they said one of these is 18 karat gold. Oh, that does feel better, child. Well, I mean, we're talking about the Army endorsement, right? The Army with Vanessa. not being here anymore. Like the Army has big issues. Like, yeah, go ahead and take him off because Army, you're not, what was he supposed to be doing for the Army? If you're not in the Army, why are you representing the Army? So you know what? Take the deal away. I'm pretty sure he got paid for it. He did. You don't do these deals and not get paid for it. So you want take it off. The Army can't be trusted. Oh, the Army's going to take a stand. Do you take a stand every time a woman has a problem, Army? Do you? No, you don't. But we're going to take a stand against a black man. All right, I'm over it. I believe that we truly enjoy each other's company. I believe that, Mrs. Shea, Florida. A woman's intuition is powerful. It's meant to be. Do you know you were designed? Okay, listen to me. You were designed for your intuition. Funny thing is, when it comes to your relationships, you never use it. Because the purpose of intuition is to feel it, know it, find out, and remove yourself. Y'all use your intuition and stay with. Y'all use your intuition. He will confess to cheating. And you guys will be like, I'm staying with him. That's not the purpose of your intuition. That's not what it's for. It's to remove yourself. Seriously, that's really what it's for. But nobody. All right. Good morning, mother of brats. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I hope I explained this nice and clean for everybody. YouTube monitors. We have to talk about it. So it's coming down to, are there any good men? The answer is yes. Yes. But it's almost like 40 years in the desert. The ones that are here now, they need to die. Do you understand why? It's a true story. See, the 40 years in the desert was designed so that God can begin again. So his methodology was 40 years in the desert, so nobody had history of what had gone on before. There was recorded history, not mental history. So he kept everybody contained in a bubble. It's kind of like what has to happen. That these men are almost incapable of redevelopment, right? They believe what they believe. They've had 20, 25, 30, 40 years of rap. And rap calls women bitches. And you pound that in their head enough, you become a bitch. Whether you're his wife, whether you're his girlfriend, whether you're his whatever, right? And it takes a really strong man to understand that the music that was out there to deteriorate the black community isn't meant for him. Most of the men swallowed that shit. And that's the problem. So, hence you have a history of relationships that can't be sustainable because all the guy ever heard growing up is, she's a bitch. She's a hoe. She goes down. You know what I mean? So, in the same token of men, so I feel like those men are no longer sustainable here on earth, right? Now, can those men change? Yes. But how many of Major's type of incidences do we need for them to get it? Because the bottom line is the black man sees black women as bitches and hoes. That's their training, and they did not have parents to stop that. Now, me personally, if I ever find out that my son called any of his women out his face, I'm gonna say something, right? But I didn't raise that. I didn't raise that. So both his wives are lucky. Not that he doesn't come with inherited problems from just being separated, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I raised a son that I loved. And so when something tried to get in, it couldn't be sustainable because what I taught my son was to love a black woman, his mother. I mean, he doesn't like me right now, but fuck it, he's grown. It's still something that it's inherently put in him. And to my surprise, guys, he didn't even grow up around, in a black neighborhood. I never thought he was going to marry a black woman. He married 2 black women. One is deep dark chocolate. Y'all see the color of Ezra? That's his mama's color. And another black woman. I was shocked. I was shocked that he married 2 black women. I was like, I must have did something right. Again, I never expected it, which means it was never going to bother me if he dated outside his race. Right, Lottie? Men do say those things. Yes, self-love is first. Yes. Yes. All right. I'm getting hot. The man that lives in my head is so perfect. He just breathes too loud. Okay, Brina. Do you date Brina? Let's start dating so that man can be actualized. Let's get him into a real thing. Okay. I don't think I like people enough to stay through a man cheating. I know I couldn't. You know why I couldn't? Because my punani is sacred. I have a sacred punani, but I know it, right? Right? I'm psychic. So, yeah, I can tell when you're cheating. It's not going to happen. No. I had that experience once, never had it again. It was my husband. I left. And I had a 2-year-old. That's how much I don't tolerate cheating. Nope. All right. I've never heard of any of my ex-husbands call me a bitch. Right. My son has never said it in front of me. My brother either. Listen, don't worry about what he's doing in front of you. You never heard your son say it. You stand on that. My ashwagandha really helps, guys. Really helps. I was fried from traveling, but this really made a big difference. Get my Usa back. Also, my multi-liquid vitamin, they call it Mawning liquid. Because y'all told me that I'm missing zinc somehow, but this does have zinc in it. Yeah. All right. Can we move on? Does anybody have anything else they want to say? Brina, cheating would be my breaking point. Sorry, no sorry. We all have non-negotiables, and that's mine. That's mine too. I can't even sleep. Like, I won't be able to sleep at night if I think you're cheating. Nope. I would be done. I need to be just in a good relationship, not a good relationship that could cheat on me. And then once they explain why he's cheating on me, I can't. All right, I'm over it. Ms. Shea Flores says to Janine, I agree. There should be real punishments for falsely accusing someone. There are. Filing a false statement is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It really is. Okay. Hi, Stephen. How are you? I love it when you come on, Stephen. Oh, I can't seem to get you to come on. Why not? I can't highlight you, Stephen. There you go. Hi, Stephen. All right. Let's talk about Philly. Now, tell me why a chocolate factory blew up yesterday. A chocolate factory, blew up. Do they still have answers on the chocolate factory that blew up? Do they have answers? Right after, I don't know what time it blew up. Then about 1 or 2 p.m., there was something like a mass text that was like, hey, so your drinking water is contaminated. Hi, Sylvester. How are you? They're like, your drinking water is contaminated. Really? Jesus Christ. If anybody's got some cryptocurrency, you might want to sell that shit. Just trust me on it. Just sell it. Don't hold on to it. This isn't going to work out for you.
The one thing that we can say about
Sweets Carmel says, hello, Sylvester. Hold on, guys.
The Sphinx was the
Hold on, guys. She says hi. He says hi. Oh, there was this thing, water problems in Philly. I thought I posted something. You should really map the toxic spill. Yep. Idris. Karen. Nope. Hold on, guys. I had a TikTok to show you all, but I can't find it now.
feel like you're going to do better.
No.
We are not crazy. NYU.
No. Maybe it's this one.
The Sphinx.
Nope. Oh, I can't find it. Dory's. Oh, maybe this is it.
So the 1.5 million citizens of the city of Philadelphia all received a mass text today at 1 p.m. Then at 2 p.m.
The Sphinx.
So the 1.5 million citizens of the city of Philadelphia all received a mass text today at 1 p.m. Then at 2 p.m., the drinking water of Philadelphia would be contaminated with latex. And so you had a mass panic break out all of a sudden in all of the convenience stores in Philadelphia. There were long lines for water. There were people buying cases upon cases of water. The local newspaper had an article about it, but it was behind a paywall. And did I mention that the latex that is contaminating the drinking water in the Delaware River, where almost all Philadelphians receive their drinking water, is the same contaminant that was in the Norfolk Southern disaster in Ohio that contaminated all their drinking water? All of the coffee shops in Philly closed down around 2 p.m. because of this warning. But we also just received a text message that says that now it's as of 12 a.m. that the drinking water will be contaminated. But don't worry, you can shower and wash your dishes in that water. You just can't cook with it or drink it. And so now we are in a situation where no one knows what to do. And I get that river currents change and this is how you calculate these things. But how are we in a situation right now where the 6th largest city in the United States, no one has clean drinking water? It is a crisis that I don't even know what to do. I'm willing to bet it's because we say Woodard like that. So the 1.5 million citizens of the city of Philadelphia all received a mass text today at 1 p.m. that at 2 p.m. the drinking water of Philadelphia would be contaminated with latex. And so you had a mass panic break out all of a sudden in all of the convenience stores in Philadelphia. There were long lines for water. There were people buying cases upon cases of water. The local newspaper had an article about it, but it was behind a paywall. And did I mention that the latex that is contaminating the drinking water in the Delaware River, where almost all Philadelphians receive their drinking water, is the same contaminant that was in the Norfolk Southern disaster in Ohio that contaminated all their drinking water? All of the coffee shops in Philly closed down around 2 p.m. because of this warning. But we also just received a text message that says that now it's as of 12 a.m. that the drinking water will be contaminated. But don't worry, you can shower and wash your dishes in that water. You just can't cook with it or drink it. And so now we are in a situation where no one knows what to do. And I get that river currents change and this is how you calculate these things. But how are we in a situation right now where the 6th largest city in the United States, no one has clean drinking water? It is a crisis that I don't even know what to do. I'm willing to bet it's because we say Woodard like that. So the 1.5 million.
So, sister, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you can't drink it, if you can't cook with it, why am I putting chemicals on my body? Thank you, Lottie. We will definitely take your prayers because did anyone else not see this happening? Remember Pete Buttigieg didn't even come for 3 weeks? Remember there were no signs of them really cleaning up the spill, were there? They cleaned up the tanks, not the spill. What did we think was going to happen? Oh my God, I'm exhausted. This is a bad movie in real life. When the aliens finally come, we're going to be like, expected you. Not even going to be the shock. It's not going to be a shock to my system when a spaceship shows up. I'm going to be like, oh, just like in E.T. We were expecting you. So, is this it? This is a bad movie come to life. Oh, I know Flint can't still drink their water. Why aren't people moving from Flint? Serious question. Move. Serious question, guys. I'm dead serious. Michigan can be beautiful. Flint, Michigan is hell. All right. I'm sad. I love Philly. I'm sad. I have an ancestral history to Philly. So, I'm sad. Ass wipes. Everyone's an ass wipe. All the politicians, all the water liars that work for the cities. They're all liars. And I'm sad. I mean, are they trying to make cancer make a comeback? What is it? That's right. Oh, really? I live in Flint. Don't drink the water? I love that. We're expecting you. Sounds like the mean friends who sometimes pop up. I get it. It's from the aliens. The aliens are already here. I know they are. Trying to figure out what's going on with the water. The aliens are like Americans. They did it again. Damn. They're looking at us like nimcompoos. That's how they looking at us. Nimcompoos. What's today's date? It's the 27th. Am I missing something? Where's my... Hold on. I saw CNN here today. The fuck? I was trying to charge my earpiece and I forgot all about it. Sorry, guys. Did it connect there? Let's just see something. Do you know these earpieces to pull up today's date because it wasn't coming up. All right, I am Tracey Brown. I am your YouTube correspondent for CNN. I am officially, unofficially your host or whatever. Okay, so call me for your own personal reading. I have openings today 213-458-7408. Okay, the 5 things to know for March 27th tornado outbreak. Israel is blowing the fuck up. They are arguing. They are protesting. And let me tell you something. Every country is going to be going through this. This is Pluto in Aquarius energy. People are going to be fighting in every country. Just like Tonga is going to be like, we're protesting. True story. This is just, it's very natural. It's the times. I forgot what they're protesting for. Maybe it'll tell me here. SVB, Silicon Valley Bank. I want to see the update on that crap. Chemical spill, Philly, and Ukraine. Okay, let's see. Let's start. I'll do my job. Tornado outbreak. More than 20 million people across the South and Southeast are under threats of severe storms today, including major cities such as Houston and New Orleans. This comes as communities across the region are already working to rebuild following a weekend of intense storms and destructive tornadoes that left more than 24 people deleted. Mississippi was especially hard, with at least 25 people deleted and dozens injured. President Joe Biden is approving a disaster declaration for parts of the state. Okay. Israel protests. Oh, let me see what everybody's saying. I'm sorry. France. I know. Yes, Georgia was hit with a tornado. Oh my goodness. Did you know Los Angeles was hit with a tornado twice? Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Revolution Pluto. They're infinite. You already know. Pluto is in Aquarius. and it's going to go back and forth. So it's got Aquarius, then it's going to go back in Capricorn. When it goes back in Capricorn, it's going to attack crypto, money, banks. It's going to obliviate it. Oh, it's got when it goes back in Capricorn. Oh my God. Oh my God. Money, money, money. Obliviate it. Am I saying the word right? Obliviate it. Watch. It's not going to be pretty. Okay. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm trying to prepare you. Psychic of doom. Psychic of doom. No, I'm trying to prepare you. All right. But yes, France, people are protesting like crazy. This is the funny part with France. Over retirement. That's the things that France fights over is like, what? Retirement? Israel has a good excuse. The UK, they've been protesting every day since January 1st, since the new year. All right. Okay. Let's see what Israel's protesting about. I heard it, but then I forgot. Okay. Mass protests are underway in Israel after thousands of people took to the streets Sunday in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem amid, that's what it is. Okay. Amid a worsening political crisis in the country. So, Netanyahu, who's nuts, he's on trial right now. Netanyahu is a criminal, right? But they voted him back in. So I really don't get it, right? Because he was, and then the trial, then they voted him back in. So maybe I don't understand Israel politics, right? But in any case, he fired his defense minister because he has a direction that he wants his defense to go into. But then it got worse because the embassy defense minister assistant or something like that in New York City, he resigned. He resigned. And guess what? When he resigns, he can get political asylum because the country's in protest. Yep. Okay. The demonstrations were sparked by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Love that name. Love the name Netanyahu. It is I love pronouncing it. I love saying it. I love the way it rolls off my tongue. Netanyahu's decision to fire Defense Minister Yoav Gallant after he spoke out against the government's controversial plans to overhaul the country's judicial system. Israel's largest trade union federation called a general strike today to stop the judicial revolution. The latest wave of strikes followed months of protests. They were protesting anyway over the planned judicial overhaul, which opponents say threatens the foundation of Israel democracy. So they're just trying to turn their country into a Trump world, I think. That's what it sounds like to me. All right. Are we okay? Is everybody okay? I'm in South Shore. The weather's been so muggy. Okay. These are protests globally. Oh, yeah. So something in Georgia hit last night. Oh my God! I believe this water crisis is very much premeditated. I believe you, Sin W. Soul Sister's like, I agree. I agree. So you know what I think? I think it's about population control, and I think the planned COVID didn't take enough out. If you put all these accents together, it shows a lot to all that are watching. Right. But what does that mean? When you put it all together, what do you see, sweets? Okay. You know, I want to wash clothes today, but I have absolutely no quarters. Silicon Valley Bank. First Citizens Bank. Oh, look at this. First Citizens Bank. Did anybody know this? Is buying most of the business of Silicon Valley Bank. What? The tech lender that failed earlier this month, 17 former branches of SVB will open as First Citizen outlets today. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, said in a statement late Sunday. The bank will buy all of SVP's deposits and loans that regulators have transferred to a bridge bank in the wake of its collapse. SVP was shut down by regulators on March 10th after clients withdrew $42 billion in a single day. It was the second largest bank failure in U.S. history after Washington Mutual in 2008. You know, that's not telling me a lot, right? Because Biden said that if you have money in your account as an investor, that's the risk you take. So, is First Citizen opening up to only clean depositors? Are they opening for people with cryptocurrency? Are they opening to people whose monies were for investment? There's a lot not being said. Don't believe the hype. Oh, First Citizen came to rescue SVP. Nope. The government took most of that money legally. Legally. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Over it. Chemical spill. Philadelphia is monitoring its drinking water system following a chemical spill upstream in the Delaware River. Why wouldn't it be downstream? Why would it be upstream? Residents rushed to buy bottled water after the city sent a mobile alert recommending residents stop using tap water Sunday afternoon. What a day. You're relaxed. You got the kids. You're about to put in a really good movie. And what happens? You get an alert. Can you imagine the panic that went through people's, honey, get some water. Get out and get some water. Why do I have to get water? Because we don't have water. I gotta feed the baby. All right. Residents rushed to buy bottled water after the city sent a mobile alert recommending blah, 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 blah. They said it will remain until 11:59 p.m. today. Oh, up until 12 noon today? Three different chemical leaks. Oh, I don't understand. 3 different chemicals leaked into the river when a latex product spilled on Friday, but none have so far detected the city. You liars have detected in the city's water system. You liars. One of the chemicals was butyl acrylate. Isn't butyl the same one of the Ohio toxic spill? A hazardous compound recently identified in the train derailment in East, which could expose problems for residents' health in the, oh my God. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. To the residents of Philly, I pray over you. I pray over your water. I pray that a better solution can be found. I pray that whatever toxicity is in the water does not infiltrate your body and your cells. I pray for you all, Philly. Hear my prayer, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And last but not least, Ukraine. Amid, is Ukraine racist? Are Ukrainians racist? Does anybody know? Just asking for a friend. Does anybody know? Because to be honest with you, I have concerns with Philly over Ukraine. All right, over it. That's the end. But why, soul sister? Why? What's happening? They want people to move? That doesn't make sense. Right. Lottie, this is not natural anymore. You think this is a way of controlling people? But why? For me personally, I would just fucking leave the country then. I would just leave. This is targeted in certain neighborhood and also population control. Plain sight. If you put all these actions together, it shows a lot to all that are watching. Yeah. People will eventually have to move to unaffected areas. Nice way to control people. Oh, that's what you're saying. Got it. Janine. Yeah. Oh, okay, that gave me a good laugh. I don't know why I found that so funny. It's a song now, right? Oh, okay, guys. I have a matching bra underneath. I want to show you guys. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that beautiful? Matching bra. All right. I'm over myself. I don't know why I did that. Because I wanted to. That's why. Oh my God. Okay, so talk. But since I did that, I'm going to do my first OnlyFans show Friday at 9 p.m. I will do it. Now, I need questions. Go to tracybrownlive@gmail.com. I'm getting ready for OnlyFans. And bring me your questions about sex. I will answer your relationship questions or anything about sex or anything sex body related. Make the questions salacious, guys. Make the shit up. I really don't care. And somehow I have to find a way to answer these questions with my toes. I will figure it out. I promise you. We will figure out how to bring the toes into it. I'm cracking myself up. All right, guys. This is a little early today, but I'm going to go ahead and end the show. Please stay alert. I agree, Tiffany. Please prepare yourself. I agree, sweetie. I agree. I love you.
Don't forget to call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. And earth signs are up today. So check out your earth signs. I'm doing them today. I love you. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.